Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so that we can bring you the latest news as they come. And together we shall work with our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, and Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream a reality and pull the Fulani Janjaweed to shame. He said, Buhari and his Fulani Nigerian government are weeping as Biafrans reject Fulani's choice in Anambra State, despite the fact that it was only the elderly who voted in Biafra land. You know, the Biafran youth refused to vote because voting in Biafran land is useless, especially if it is organized for the benefit of the Fulani Janjaweed. The only voting that will be acceptable is the referendum voting for Biafrans. But the Fulani Janjaweed were really angry. They were frustrated. They were not happy about the outcome of the Anambra election. They thought that their militarization, bribes, and intimidation will make their Fulani preferred candidate to win the Anambra election. The Biafran elderly, who mostly voted, disappointed the Fulani Janjaweed, and now their preferred candidate, Andy Uba, is asking those who collected money from him to return back those money within 24 hours or face the route of Calabar Shrine where they took an oath. What a big shame and disappointment the Fulani Janjaweed have put themselves into. When Biafrans told them that we are no longer interested in the fraud called Nigeria, they thought Biafrans are joking. You know, running away with 41 election results and other games, tricks the Fulani Nigerian government is perpetrating or acting will not work like it happened in Imo State, where they installed someone who came forth, a distant fourth, with just 96,000 votes. They made him a governor in Imo State. It will not happen. They can run away with the 41 result and claim that it is 40,000 votes and, they can run away with those. But it will not happen. The reason why it will not happen is because the whole world were aware that the election turnout was less than 10% of the registered voters. Less than 10%. And many places had no election. The people collected money from them and they did not show up. They didn't show up for the election. And the Supreme Court and their terrorist Fulani Sharia Justice Tanko, cannot help them this time around. Because everyone is wise. They are wise now. That was why IPOB tactically told them that, we are suspending the sit at home so that the election will happen. So that the Fulani Janjaweed election, the frauds they call election, will be exposed to the whole world. And now, they have been exposed. They have been exposed and covered in shame. What a shameful people. The earlier the Fulani Nigerian government calls for a Biafran referendum, the better for them. Because if they refuse, there might not be, or there will be no Nigeria come 2023. There won't be. There won't be. According to reports, the returning officer of Idemili South Local Government Area, Gabriel Otong, says 41 result sheets of the 42 result sheets for 89 polling units were carted away by the Fulani Nigerian government agents. The returning officer also said that the result sheets of the affected areas were carted away by the supervising polling officer posted to the area. According to him, there was no election in Oba 1, Oba Ward 2, and Akukwo Ward in the Idemili South Local Government Area of Anambra State. Over 40,000 voters were not able to vote in the affected area due to the development, according to the returning officer. You know, this is a plan by the Fulani-controlled INEC to bring 40,000 votes for the Fulani candidate at the Supreme Court, just as they did for Hope Uzodinjo. You know, the agent of APC, I don't like talking about party, but their agent, Ebere Obiako, said there was an election in those places, but the result was not collated. But the coalition agent of PDP, Alex Obiugbolu, countered the position of APC agents, saying there was no election in any of the affected places. Victor Ume of the All Progressive Grant Alliance, ABGA, collaborated what Obiugbolu said, insisting there was no election in those areas. Everyone said there was no election in those areas, except the Fulani Janjaweed stooge, Ebere Obiako, because they have a sinister plan, but their plan has failed on arrival. They cannot bring cooked up results during the Supreme Court or whatever court they are going. It will not be accepted. Everyone's eyes is open. It is not like Hope Uzodinjo's case. You know, it's not going to work like that. Because that's their plan, and that is why they have rejected the election results. Because the Fulani Janjaweed and their slaves in Biafra land are planning how to upstage the victory of the winner of the election. But one thing about we Biafrans, we don't care. What we care about is Biafran restoration. All this, their election going on, and whoever wins and whoever does not win does not matter to us. But what we don't want is someone like Hope Uzodinjo, a Fulani confirmed slave, a conscienceless criminal, to be a governor in Biafra land. It must not happen. You know, the returning officer in the ongoing governorship election for Orumba North Local Government Area of Anambra State, Michael Otu, said election did not hold in the local government he presided over because he was locked up in the toilet and forced to sign election papers. Mr. Otu said he almost collapsed because he was locked up in a toilet, and he said as far as he's concerned, there was no election in Orumba North. The Fulani Janjaweed will now come out and claim there was election, but everyone now knows there's no election. There's no election. You know, there may be no Nigeria before 2023, says Pastor Adeboye of Redeemed Church. He warns politicians. Pastor Adeboye questioned politicians already making preparations for 2023 elections, stressing that the future belongs to God. The clergy asked why anyone would say their ambition is to become president when the individual is unsure about tomorrow or the continued existence of Nigeria. My brothers and my sisters, we have told them time without number that before 2023, there will be no nation called Nigeria. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.